Hello everyone, I'm here today with a new process video. I'm working on a double page 6x8 spread here, and as you can see, it's very Christmassy. This is from my Train Travels album when I was in Milwaukee. So this was my hotel where I stayed. They even had a tree done up in the lobby, and then after I got settled in, I went out for the evening, and the first stop I went to was 3rd Street Market Hall. So I wanted to put these together and showcase them since it was right after kind of when I got settled in and the sun was going down and all of that. And I had already been to the library, which was great. And this was my fun evening ahead. I have pulled out a bunch of my holiday stuff so I can start going through it. So I have my 4x6 cards, all of my 3x4s, and then I have this bag of stuff that's a mix of ephemera, labels, wood veneer, stickers, I mean all kinds of stuff. I even have these are acetate pieces that actually I could cut down. They're probably a little, well actually, I was gonna say they're a little too busy. Maybe this one won't look so bad. If I cut like a 4x6 piece for the lower half, I don't know. But it's that kind of stuff that I have in there. So I just need to start going through and seeing what cards are going to work for over here. Do I use a 4x6 card here and just use this to take up half of it? Do I use one of the papers? I don't know. So I'll just start looking through there, and who knows what will happen. With these colors, I was thinking maybe I could go a little bit non-traditional because I've got this bright blue. I've got it here as well. Here, I had this up top, and then to distribute that blue, I decided to move it down here. But the card that I have found is also blue, so I don't know that it matters. But I like this one. I love the color of it. It's just very unexpected, and I dig that. But when I see this, I feel like it's too much blue in a row because this has the whole background. So I think maybe I am going to move it back. Yeah, I definitely like that better. I think that's more evenly distributed. So I think I'm going to use that one. I have a silver sparkly gel pen. I may do some of that on here just to add a little sparkle and shine so that it actually matches what it says. But then I have to figure out what's going here. And actually, you know what? I'll have two cards next to each other. Should I switch? No, I don't like that. I could move this over though. Maybe that's the better option, is that this will have to be on the right hand side, and then whatever card or paper I use will have to be open on the left. I did decide to use my sparkle gel pen, and I hope the camera's picking that up. Oh yeah, you can see some glittery sparkle there. So I did all of the little dots, and then I did the dot over the eye. And I think that's enough. I thought about doing this snowflake, but I think that's enough. So I have that there. I still have to figure out what I'm doing over here for this lower section. And then I'm thinking I can embellish here because there's a lot of dead space there. That might end up being the only embellishment on this side. And then we'll just see what happens over here. I have two possibilities for cards that I have found, and I'm not 100% sold on either one, but I'm willing to still entertain the idea of using them. So the first one I have is this, and I actually would cover up this part so it would just leave me this blank area and the lines, because I do want the photo on the right hand side. So that's what I would get. So it certainly matches. It's not busy at all because I'm covering up that area there, and I could embellish with something else if I wanted to, like hanging over the lines a little bit or something, but I feel like it's a nice option because it kind of calms down the busyness of this. So that's why I'm still considering it. And then I also have this one. Now this is way too busy as is, and I think it's meant to go this way if you look at the writing, but I would flip it this way. Cover up this part, you won't see the writing or that tag, which doesn't go, and then I'm left with that, which is just kind of some gray items. I think this is supposed to be a tree, so it looks a little upside down, but if you don't look too hard, I don't think people would notice it. And then it would look like that, and I'd get that same blue over here, and I don't mind it. And then I could just do some more of my gel pen if I wanted to. I could stamp on there. I could find an embellishment, something. So I'm still entertaining both of these, and I feel like this is the safer choice. This is the more bold choice, and frankly right now I'm not sure which one I like better. All right, the longer I look at this, I think I'm going with this choice. There's plenty of time to be, traditional and safe. I want to be a little bit bold here, I think. If I've got these unusual colors in the mix already, why not play it up a little bit? So I think I'm going to go with this one, but I do think I want something red because of all of this. And I was thinking maybe up here it would be better. Maybe it's actually better down here, because then it would sort of downplay some of this gray that's in there. So maybe I will look for some red phrases or embellishments that are in my bag here, and hopefully I'll find something. Since I don't generally scrap a lot of holiday stuff, I don't really celebrate Christmas, I thought, well, I'm going to go all out. I have all of these embellishment things, ephemera pieces from one pack, and I've had this for years. It's taken me forever to even get down to this amount. So, and it's still a lot. So I'm going to use some of it. So I think what I'm going to do is put the tree over this section as I planned, and then I'm going to line up these gifts here to overlap a little bit, and then they'll take up a lot of the space going across the card, but then you'll still see the blue. So I get all the colors that are over here, red, green, even a little pink, and there is some pink there, and then still get this. So is it kind of busy? Yeah. But am I going to do it anyway? Yeah, I am. I have attached the presents down here, and I realized that like these have gold on them, and I have done silver here. So I added some silver on this card as well. Hopefully you can see it. Again, I just chose some of the circles that were already there and highlighted them. So I have that, but I do think I definitely am going to need the silver somewhere else. So I have picked out these two pieces, which are in the blue. I also picked out this. I haven't put it on there yet. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to use it, but I picked it out because I do like the green, but again, it has the gold rim on the outside. So I think we're going to end up with a mix of gold and silver, which is fine. I just have to figure out how to do it a way that I like. So I have all of that. With these two, I could put them up here. There is just enough differentiation in color that I could kind of use them up there. However, there was no snow when I was there. It actually rained a little bit. There was no snow, that's for sure. But then I could also pick a different item and then somehow work in this silver again. So it's giving me a little bit of a challenge, but we'll just see what happens. Well, I have actually decided to switch where I had this piece and put it in the upper left. And now that does leave me open where I can still do a visual triangle, because I have here, here, and here, and those triangulate. So I think I'm actually going to still use my little snowflake, but put it up here. And then that does give me more blue there, and it doesn't have the green and green next to each other, which I didn't think at first that it bothered me, but the more I looked at it, it kind of did. So that was part of why I moved it over here. So now all I have left to do is put a little sparkle on this. All right, I have used the pen on this. I'm gonna try to get that right up to the camera, hoping that you can see the sparkle and shine on there. I can't tell if the camera's picking it up or not, but it's there. And then I can just take it and put it right up here in the corner. Actually, I can do that right now. That's pretty easy. There we go. And I think I'll do it just like that. So that will sit in that pocket. Let's see, does it need anything else? I don't think so. And this I will actually just attach right to the back of the piece that's there for the other side. There's no sense in adding more bulk to anything by adding another piece of paper. So I will just do that right on the back to save myself some bulk in the album. And I think I'm going to call it good. So here's another one done for my train travels. Thanks for watching.